Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and to our ranking members for helping to set up this really truly historic meeting today. According to Quick Search, it appears that we've never had these two secretaries simultaneously appearing before our two committees, and I would suggest that we don't wait so long before we do it again. And if we're going to ask the VA and DOD to work together, I think our committees should be doing exactly the same. Secretary Panetta, Secretary Shinseki, it's a pleasure to have you both with us here today. And in your presence, I think underscores the goal that we all share, that our separating service members have a seamless transition from their military life to the civilian life. Our committee, the Veterans Affairs Committee and the Subcommittee on Oversight and Investigation, have held at least 13 oversight hearings on transaction-related issues. These topics include improving the joint disability evaluation system that your departments administer, ensuring that the highest quality of health care for the severely wounded who can no longer continue on active duty, and ensuring that our service members leaving the military are equipped successfully to enter today's workforce. We've also focused on the tools that your departments must use effectively to deliver these 21st century services, such as the electronic health records and other IT solutions. The testimony that we've received so far on matters that we've talked about has been somewhat mixed. Although we've heard a number of initiative plans and processes and improvements from your testimony today, I see that it echoes much of those improvements, but I think what we all want to see is clear bottom line results. Several examples would include, notwithstanding the resources that Congress has provided over the last several years to improve Iraq and Afghanistan veterans' access to mental health care, many concerns remain. A VA psychologist testified that, quote, VA clinicians are overrun with veterans in need. Mental health service lines are pushing as many veterans into clinician schedules as possible to meet their performance measures, but those veterans are not getting effective treatment, end quote. Secondly, 5 years ago, Secretary Shalala and Senator Dole called for the establishment of an effective Federal Recovery Coordinator program for the seriously wounded and their families. But rather than a single point of contact, they called for VA and DOD created two separate programs. The GAO testified that, quote, proliferation of these programs has resulted not only in inefficiencies, but also confusion for those being served. So consequently, the intended purpose, which is to better manage and facilitate care and service, may actually have had the opposite effect, end quote. 5 years ago, Senator Barack Obama said, quote, all of us are in agreement that we need to make the DOD disability review process less complex and better coordinated with the VA process, end quote. However, that process remains slow and continues to be complex. GAO has reported that case processing times have increased over time and measures of service member satisfactions have shown shortcomings. Finally, despite repeated assertions about the need for VA and DOD to share medical and other information electronically, it seems the goalposts continue to move over and over again on when this is finally going to take place. GAO says VA and DOD still don't fully agree on key planning and operational elements that would ensure future success. So it's my hope that raising these important issues to both of you here today will serve as a benchmark going forward by which all of us can hold you or your successors accountable. I know that both of you, and I sincerely believe that both of you, are committed to solving these problems. However, if what we've been doing isn't working or isn't showing the measurable results that we need, then let's work together to get things back on track. I look forward to your testimony. Yield back my time.